So after going through the amount of jewels you can make, depending on months and events, here we can go to friend points. Friend points are acquired when people use the support card you set in your profile during a run. You can also get quite a bit of them from PvP, 5,000 from remaining in Class 6, or 4,000 from remaining in Class 5. People won't typically use the support cards that are below max limit break. It's difficult to gain friend points through people using your card without max limit break SSR. The friend point shop sometimes has pieces added to it, which you can use to increase the number of stars a Numa has. It typically costs around 20k points to purchase a full stack of pieces. Club points. Club points are acquired when people use Uma you set in your profile as a parent during their run. You can get 10 each time this happens, up to 100 per day. You can also acquire them by giving people in your club shoes, which is 5 points per shoe, up to 100 per day. Join the populated club early to start building up a supply. People will typically borrow Uba with less than 9-star and blue sparks. Stamina and power sparks tend to be more desirable than speed. Having a high amount of URA scenario factors also adds to your Uba's appeal, as well as uncommon pink sparks like Dirt or Sprint, and desirable unique skills. The main use of club points is to limit breaks to story welfare SSRs. Pieces are also sometimes added to the club points shop, with a cost of 600 per 5 pieces up to 10 times. The limit breaks are typically more important. The price of extra SSR copies go 100 and 900, 2,000, 3,000. You should generally prioritize them in the order Majora McQueen's 3 limit break for long, Narita Brian 3 limit break for speed, Rice Shower 2 limit break for debuffers, and max limit break Brian and McQueen, and then winning ticket. Cleats. Cleats are gained from destroying duplicate copies of support cards. They'll usually be spent to purchase gacha tickets. You can get 1 SR ticket per month per type of cleat, as well as 2 R and 1 star tickets. You can destroy duplicates of cards even if the card is in a max limit break, but I won't recommend it. Absolutely do not destroy the Aurora Guts SSR. Clovers. Clovers are gained from pulling on a banner, then having the banner change. You get 1 clover per pull. If you do a spark, 200 pulls. To get a copy of the Raid Up SSR, you won't get clovers for those 200 pulls. You can also sell excess pieces for them. The clover shop doesn't have many appealing things in it. Man. Statues. Statues are primarily gained from pulling duplicates Umas from the gacha. You can exchange them for pieces. The ratio starts at 1 statue to piece, then 225. After 25, it's a 2 to 1. After another 25, it's 3 to 1, and eventually capped at 5 to 1. Here's how many statues you need to upgrade a Uma based on your starting point. To a 4-star with no bonus pieces, you need 750. To a 5-star, you need 2,250. An off banner 3-star, you need 450. While to the 5-star, you need 1,950. A rate up 3-star, you need 300. To a 5-star, you need 1,800. And a 4-star from the legend race, you need 1,250 to get it to 5-star. Shoes, banners, and dream glimmer. These materials are all for increasing the level of your Umas, which unlock skills that you can then purchase in training. Shoes are gained from doing G3 or higher races of a certain category. Pink comes from sprint races, green from mile races, orange from medium races, blue from long races, and red from dirt races. The banners come from winning the race on the name of the banner. Typically, if a Uma needs a banner for her level ups, she can get them from her mandatory races. Dream Glimmer is obtained as a random drop from the URA finals and often as event rewards. Show your love for your favorite Uma. Do you love one Uma particularly much? Here are some notable things you can do. Max them out. Obviously, you want to be raised to potential level 5 and up to 5 stars. This is significant resource commitment, but if you pull on Umas with any regularity, you should have the statues to spare to max star a few each year, and statues aren't actually that valuable. Later on, hit books are added, which let you start to run with discounts on your starting skills. These are quite precious, and using them on Uma makes them significantly better. But if you're a die-hard fan, maybe you maxed all your favorite Uma skills. Other people can't see that you did it though. Shame. Borrows, you can set a guest legacy as well as a borrowable support card on your profile. I'm sure you see where I'm going with this. Make your favorite Uma into the best parent you can. Max limit break one of her SSRs. Fill your profile with her. Scare anyone who licks it. Of course, this will lead to you getting less rewards from people you do them, so you probably won't want to do this actually if you need those. Voice line collection. You must have different hobby lines for various seasons, holidays, birthdays, and times of day. Links through the list and try to click them all. Archive trainer notes to Uma to both voices. Raising friendship. Putting Umas in your team trial team is the easiest way to raise friendship. And there are events for increased friendship sometimes. There are also events later on where you can go on walks with your Uma to get friendship points and see unique scenes that are very cute. Valentine's chocolate on Valentine's in real life, not in training. So I'm not sure if holidays will line up properly with that different schedule. You can receive chocolates from a few Umas of your choice. If your Uma's at friendship level 9 or higher, you'll get a special scene in chocolates. You can also choose one Uma to get a special chocolate from, even without the friendship. So if your favorite release is close to Valentine's, don't panic. These act as TP restores, but most people just build them up in their inventory to show off. Casual clothes. Later update will let you have your home screen Uma wear her casual clothes. To lock them, you need your Uma to be a friendship level 11. It currently caps at 10, but it carries over once the limit is reached. So if you overcap it by 1,600 points, you'll be at 11 immediately. It will be raised up to 12, which will require overcapping by 3,200, but level 12 will just give you 50 carats. Titles. There are a few different titles you can display on your profile to share who your character love. Game Tour doesn't have the English ones yet, but here are what they look like on JP. Majiro Dober Expert. 100 million fans. This one can be acquired by grinding out runs of the Uma. It shows your dedication through your time commitment. 300 to 500,000 fans per one URA is normal, and you can also get some from team trials. Later updates makes this less of a grind, such as expeditions. What the hell are those? A Gyaradober Full Crown. Character Full Crown. This one can be acquired by winning every single graded race on that Uma, which becomes possible for all Umas with MANT scenarios. For Umas like Haru Aurora, this is very impressive. For Umas like Mayano, fairly trivial. Winning Arima with Aurora is easily compared to winning the hopeful stakes with her. If you want this, you'll need strong parents to raise your fave's G aptitudes. In the trophy room, you can filter by Uma to see which ones you're missing. The legend race trophies also show up here, so you can go for each of those with your favorite Uma too if you want completion. Order races will be added as daily legend races eventually if you miss them. Majiro, Dober, Heroic Tail, 10 star. League of Heroes, roughly a bi-monthly PvP event eventually gets added. If you get at least 4,000 points with the Uma during it, you'll get a title for it. With stars added to the title each time you do so. League of Heroes has a front-runner dominated meta, so it can be hard to do for non-front Umas. And you need to raise for a variety of distances. One strategy is to stay in bronze, where you can play infinitely, grind out 4,000 points there, then switch to strong Umas to finish the event. If you miss the event, you'll forever be missing a star, so this is a long-term commitment option. Or you can stop on a significant number for the Uma, like 3 stars on Tokatia. Event titles are titles for completing events that will feature Umas within them, so you can also use those. Sometimes these titles come out before the Umas themselves, so they're your only choice for a while. Often they're the prettiest titles to display. Scenario titles. A few Umas are present in titles given by certain scenarios. If your favorite Uma is an NPC, this might be your only option. I don't think Happy Week gets one though. PvP team trials. Also, yeah, I find it funny. It's like they start, like it says, primary number based one. Immediately goes to show your love for your favorite Uma. That's just more of a casual idea. We're probably pivoting straight into PvP team trials. Instead, you get serious here. Format. PvP in this game starts a series of 5 1v1 races, but as you progress, it advances to a series of 5 3v3 races. Whoever has a Uma plays first in the category wins that category. You win the match if you win 3 out of 5 categories or more. You can't duplicate Umas within your team. You can only use each Uma once, so eventually you need to train 15 unique Umas. If Uma has 2 different variants like Majiro McQueen and Majiro McQueen End of Sky, you can't use both either. From left to right, the categories are sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt. Dirt races have mile distances, even though short and medium dirt races exist. In team trials, they are always mile. The PvP results are entirely based on winning or losing. You're scored by how many points you achieve, which can be gained from many things: having a good start, using a lot of skills, having a close race, having a dominant race, being the best performing Uma of your style, and so on. For information on PvP scores, see this article. No, Game Torah. 1 and 2 star teams. While some distances have many Uma that can fulfill them, others are quite limited. For example, here are setups that uses only 1 star, 2 star Umas. The good positioning bonus points makes it desirable to have each Uma on the team using a different style. Sprint, there aren't any other options here. Frontrunner, Sakura Bakushin, Pace Chaser, Air Groove, Inherit Sprint Distance Aptitude, and Late Surgery as King Halo. For Mile, with Uma as we've been forced to use for a sprint, we are left with few options for Mile. Frontrunner, Daiwa Scarlet, Pace Chaser, Vodka, Late Surgery, Grass Wonder. Medium, Antis Tachyon, Nice Nature, Willy Ticket, and Ryan are the leftovers. The hardest part is getting them to have 3 different styles. You can raise Nice Nature to be an encloser if you don't care for her. If you don't care for her, Late Surger only debuffs. Pace Chaser, Antis Tachyon, Late Surger, Willy Ticket / Major Ryan. Encloser, Nice Nature, inherits an encloser aptitude. Long, Stamina is the most important in Long, so we'll prioritize Umas with a Stamina bonus for this. Pace Chaser, Super Creek, Late Surger, Matekane Fuku Kitaru, close enough. Encloser, Gold Ship. There are also no options here. Their races are always Mile in team trials. Frontrunner, Mile on the Top Gun, inherits a Dirt and Mile aptitude. Pace Chaser, Alcondor Pasa inherits a Dirt aptitude. And Late Surger / Encloser, Haru Ura inherits a Mile aptitude. Raising Mayano Top Gun's aptitude is the most challenging part of this. This is particularly why most people suggest you using the 3-star select ticket to choose the most good their aptitude, such as a Guri Cap or Take Shadow. You could use Mayano as a frontrunner for long / medium. Uma distances / styles. The distance Uma runs in is typically dictated by her skill, stat bonuses, and aptitudes, while her preferred style is determined by activation conditions of her unique, with some consideration to her skills. Agnes Tachyon. I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce it. Typical distance, medium, preferred style, Pace Chaser. Air Groove, typical distance, sprint, preferred style, Late Surger / Pace Chaser. Air Groove, Wedding, preferred distance, Mile, preferred style, Pace Chaser. Her unique almost never activates, so the normal Air Groove is almost always used instead. Biwa Hide, typical distance, long, medium, preferred style, Pace Chaser. Kurenchan, typical distance, sprint, preferred style, Pace Chaser. Daiwa Scarlet, typical distance, Mile, medium, sometimes. Preferred style, Frontrunner. Alcondor Pasa, typical distance, Mile, Dirt. Preferred style, Pace Chaser, Frontrunner. Alcondor Pasa's 3-star. Typical distance, Mile, Dirt. Preferred style, Late Surger. Gold City, typical distance, Mile. Preferred style, Late Surger. Gold Ship, typical distance, Long. Preferred style, Encloser. Grass Wonder, typical distance, Mile, medium. Preferred style, Late Surger, Encloser. Grass Wonder, 3-star. Typical distance, Long. Preferred style, Late Surger. Harura, typical distance, Dirt. Preferred style, Encloser, Late Surger. Hishi Amazon, typical distance, Mile, sprint, medium. Preferred style, Encloser. King Halo, typical distance, sprint. Preferred style, Encloser, Late Surger. Maruzetsky, typical distance, Mile, Dirt. Preferred style, Frontrunner. Maruzetsky Summer, typical distance, Mile, medium, Mile, Dirt, Long. Preferred distance, Frontrunner. I swear I read this name once. What was it somewhere here? Nah, I guess I have to write reading again. Where was it? Am I stupid? Yeah. Mateka Ane Fuku Kitaru, typical distance, long, medium, preferred style, Late Surger. Mino Top Gun, typical distance, long, medium, sometimes short. Preferred style, Frontrunner, Pace Chaser. Mino Top Gun, Wedding. Typical distance, medium, preferred style, Pace Chaser, Late Surger, Encloser. Regular Mayano is typically better for long. Meisha Dodo, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, Late Surger. Majiro McQueen, typical distance, long, medium, preferred style, Frontrunner is the best, Pace Chaser worst. Majiro McQueen, End of Sky, typical distance, long, medium, preferred style, Frontrunner, Pace Chaser. Majiro Ryan, typical distance, medium, preferred style, Late Surger, Encloser. Mihono Bourbon, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, Frontrunner. Narita Bryan, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, Late Surger, Encloser. Narita Taishin, typical distance, medium, preferred style, Encloser. Since Gold Ship is in long, Taishin usually goes to medium to avoid overlapping styles. Nice Nature, typical distance, medium, preferred style, Late Surger. Oguri Cap, typical distance, Dirt, Mile, preferred style. Late Surger is the best, Pace Chaser is okay. Oguri needs to be in the second and to fifth at the 200 remaining mark. Pace Chaser will work better if you have a strong front runner to stay ahead of her. Rice shower, typical distance, medium long, preferred style, pace chaser, front rudder, late surger. Sakura Bakushin, typical distance, sprint, preferred style, front runner. Tien Sky, typical distance, medium mile, preferred style, front runner. Her unique doesn't activate at a good time in long courses. Silent Suzuka, typical distance, mile, medium, preferred style, front runner. Smart Falcon, typical distance, stir, preferred style, front runner. Special week, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, pace chaser, late surger. Special week, summer, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, late surger. Super Creek, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, pace chaser. Zibuli Rudolph, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, late surger, end closer. TM Opera O, typical distance, medium, long, preferred style, pace chaser. Takai Shadow, typical distance, dirt, mile, preferred style, pace chaser. Tokai Teal, typical distance, medium, preferred style, late surger is best, but pace chaser is okay. Tokai Teal, beyond the horizon, typical distance, medium, preferred style, pace chaser. Vodka, typical distance, mile, preferred style, late surger. Winning ticket, typical distance, medium, preferred style, late surger. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. Also, yeah, judging by how the documents constantly being rearranged, I might actually never finish reading this thing. But let's hope that's not a thing.